Hey, 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 welcome to 3 Minutes with Dr. T. A little more, a little less, we never know. I'm Dr. Tarma Fleming, here to always remind you that you are whole, that you are complete, and you lack absolutely nothing. So, I just want to share with you today a conversation I was having with someone, and the wisdom of God just came up as I was discussing, having this conversation that sometimes people can't see you because they don't have the ability to see. Um, and I had often said, like, we know sometimes people are not emotionally available for you, and they can't be there for you in that way because they are not emotionally available. And sometimes people just cannot see where you are. And though when we expect people to see us, we set ourselves up for disappointment sometimes. And so that's when I began to think about the importance, and I probably have talked about this before, but the importance of managing and adjusting our expectations, because expectations are powerful and they can set you up for disappointment. So you want to make sure that you're managing them frequently in your relationships. It is essential for fostering healthy relationships and satisfying connections. Okay, so each individual, and I want to read to you my thoughts that came to me. Each individual brings their own set of experiences, their own values and perceptions to relationships. There are things that have happened in their past. There are experiences that have happened that influence how they show up and interact in life. And when we acknowledge this helps us to be a little bit more compassionate in our relationships. Um, Also, when expectations are clearly communicated and mutually understood, right? Not just, okay, I expect this, and that person don't even have an understanding of what you expect from them. But if you have clear expectations, they're mutually understood, then it can prevent misunderstandings and frustrations in your relationships. It's also important to recognize that people change. People change over time, sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worse. And so do their circumstances and their needs. So this requires us to constantly communicate and have a degree of flexibility and adaptability in our expectations, right? When we manage our expectations, we allow room for our partners, for our friends, for our family members to be human, right? To grow and make mistakes. It also helps us to avoid that toxic emotion of disappointment that comes from unrealistic or unspoken expectations. So, by regularly discussing and realigning our relationships, right, our relationship expectations, we can assure that both parties feel heard, that they feel respected and supported. So, this ongoing dialogue is super important because sometimes people can't see you because they don't have the ability to see. So, we want to have this ongoing dialogue so that we strengthen our bond and we promote a more empathetic and compassionate relationship where both individuals feel valued and understood, both feel supported. Managing expectations is about finding balance and nurturing a relationship that can adapt to life's challenges. Okay, so give your partner a little grace, your friend, whoever it is in that relationship, give them a little grace to grow and make mistakes. And you take care of you by adjusting and managing your expectations. Okay. I think I shared before, well, I won't say the relative's name, but I had a relative that every time I was around that person, I felt angry. I felt just, some type of way. It was hard to interact with that person. However, when I adjusted my expectations of that person, then I can go around that person and be cordial, be authentic, love on them, because I had no expectations of them that were causing disappointment for me. That was setting me up for disappointment. So it's super important that you manage and adjust your expectations in your relationships, because sometimes people can't see you because they don't have the ability to see. All right, that's it for 3 minutes with Dr. T. Have a wonderful rest of the day. I hope you had just a joyous, wonderful holiday break. And I'm wishing you a very, very happy new year. God bless you. Bye bye.